well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries yet left unsolved. Still, you are cleared for suspicion for this particular case. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty! Yay! Yay! Hooray! Yay! That is all. The court is adjourned. Objection! Did someone just say objection? It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth! Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick, Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he is the murderer in the DL6 incident. I really shouldn't be talking this loudly, because I'm going to alert the judge and he's going to hear what I'm saying. This isn't my place to interfere. Are you sure there's nothing we can do about it? It's this problem now. For 15 years, I have had a reoccurring dream. Nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. Now I know. It wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean in the incident where your father died? From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations, which ends today. The culprit is me. Pointing at myself, you just can't see it. They didn't bother drawing me a new sprite, so you can't actually tell. But my finger curves up and is pointing at me. From full arm's length! Order, order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime which the statute of limitations runs out today. Not really sure how I should deal with this. Bah! It is obvious. We should hold a trial right here, right now. We should try this man for his crime of 15 years ago. Damn you, Von Karma! I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course to take. Court is adjourned for 5 minutes. December 28th, defendant lobby no 2. I'm sorry, Wright? I just wasted all of your effort. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, pal. I mean, you killed your dad? I didn't want to believe it myself, detective. But it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy, just crazy. Nick, what are you doing? Huh? Oh. I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case? For what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth is right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just... Right. Wait. Right is in us or right is incorrect? Ah! Let's look through DL6 ourselves. Case summary 12/28/2001 Elevator District Court. Error in elevator was oxygen depleted at time of incident. No clues found on scene. Next. Victim data. Gregory Edgeworth, age 35, defense attorney. Trapped in elevator returning from a lost trial with son, Miles, age 9. 1 bullet found in heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. I feel like that's going to be important because they only found the 1 bullet. Yanni Yogi, age 37. Suspect data. Yanni Yogi, age 37. Court bailiff trapped with the Edgeworths. Memory loss due to oxygen deprivation after his arrest. Fiancée Polly Jenkins commits suicide. Okay, that's it. That's like everything we're relying on. Wait, there's a few other DL6 things. That is not DL6. That is not DL6. DL6 bullet still bears clear ballistic markings. And I just found the other bullet. Other bullets in the window. Like the glass of the elevator. Okay, so we've got our ammo. Let's roll. Wait. Okay. Blood coming from hard blood, seemingly also higher up, near, like, chin area for some reason. Okay, let's do this. Judge! Miles Edgeworth has admitted his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. Statute of limitations on DL6 runs out today. I'm done with the voice. That's unconventional for me. I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Does the defense have any objections? Heck to the no! Run by the book with a Von Karma? Gosh, let's do this! Von Karma. You knew this was gonna happen from the very beginning, didn't you? I did too, but I didn't want to I don't want to deal with DL6. Okay, let's do this. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth, I'm a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. What? Tell me! What detail? That day, I had gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. I feel like the single gunshot thing. I feel we want to say, you know, with the, with here, the fired twice. and single gunshot type of thing. Lost memory of the event, same claim Yogi made. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. So let's go to that statement. Von Karma is so creepy! Not that one. Not that one. Here we go. Objection! You sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. Okay, so he could have missed the second gunshot because the weapon was fired twice. I see. That doesn't make sense. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. Objection! You enjoy dragging out that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it's on. Victim data! Look at the victim data in this file. It says quite plainly, the murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Another shooter who... Sure, you're aware the incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when the second shot was fired. Might have been fired the day before the incident. There's no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. Yes! The window! 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 You do have a point, Mr. Wright. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant boy at the time. Do you have any proof that the other shot had fired? Yes! I do! Impossible! Save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Look at this photograph! There's a photograph of the scene of... This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see the victim lying there as Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. The photo proves it. So let me get this straight. This photo proves 2 shots were fired? Where? Well, one in his neck because I was pointing out the blood, but... Right there. Oh, you have to, like... Damn it, I'm using my mouse instead of, like, my normal controller. As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol. Yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired that second shot. I mean, technically we don't know that was the same gun, but whatever. Shh. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. We don't know who fired which, though, so Edgeworth still could have killed his dad. But whatever, let's just gloss over that fact. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, but who could that someone else be? I'm not suggesting anything. You are. The murderer, of course.